So now let's just duplicate it over to the right side. We can select this, press Shift plus D, then press Y to lock on the Y axis and bring it right over here. Press 7 for top view, and then we can just select this part entirely and delete it. So press X and delete it. Just select this vertex, press G, then Y, and move it on the Y axis like this. We can also select vertex snapping from over here. Press G, then X, hold Control, and snap it with this vertex so that they perfectly like stay in line. Let's press 0 to view through our camera. Let's press tab and move it up just a little bit to match with our camera. I think we can take like a little bit of liberty this way. And yeah, with that, I think our scene is starting to come along nicely. Let's just add these bars now, which are on the side over here. I will also select them both and maybe increase the thickness a bit more. So you can hold Alt and increase the thickness of them both at the same time. So maybe around 0.04. Next, press Shift A, add in a cylinder. Let's scale this down. Like just make it pretty thin. Now you can press S then Z, scale it up like this. Next, we will go into the modifier section and add in a array modifier. You can also use the gizmo over here to like adjust it a little bit more intuitively. And let's place it like this. Just duplicate it now. Make sure it is not poking around like this. So just decrease the value a little bit. Yep, much better. I'll select this, press Shift plus D and duplicate it over this side as well. I think we do have to like put in a little bit of different values because we have like extended this up a little bit. So first let's increase it on the Z like this. And yeah, that's much better. Let's select this once again, press Shift plus D and move it ahead. Set the Z to 0. Yeah, so that they are completely straight. And now just once again increase the count. Let's do the same thing over here as well. Press Shift plus D, bring this over here, rotate it 90 degrees. Let's rotate it minus 90 degrees so that it flips like this. Press 7 for top view. Let's place this right over here. And once again, just increase the count a bunch of times. Again, let's view through our camera. I think we are at a point now we can just turn off the background image as well so that we can actually see our scene. And yeah, I think our scene is starting to look really nice and I'm pretty happy with it. Let's just hit save, and what I will do next is I will select this part, and as you can see we do see like a little bit of the balcony appearing over here as well. So we can just select these two objects, press Shift plus D and duplicate them and move them to this side. What I will do is I will just select this part, press tab, enable X-ray, and we can just select all of these extra vertices. We can select this one and delete this as well. Let's press 0 to view through our camera. And I think it looks fine. We can just select this, probably just extend it a bit, press E and then Z to bring it down. And yeah, that's pretty good. Make sure to just increase the number of count over here and also increase the length of this railing like that. Now if we see through our camera, I think it looks pretty good. Let's once again just quickly enable the background. And yeah, I think that's fine. We don't have to fit it perfectly. With that, we are pretty much done with the modeling. Okay, yeah, a couple of things that are left are over here, the pillar. So let's do them quickly. I'll select the pillar. Let's first press right click and shade auto smooth this. Press Shift plus S and cursor to selected Again, press Shift A. Let's add in a simple cube. Move it to the top. Let's just place it like this. Scale it down. Again, press 0. And I think we need to enable the background image. Let's move this down and adjust it according to the reference image. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Again, I will just select this, press Shift plus D, press Z and move it up. And let's see how we can create this one. First, what I will do is I will just press Tab, press 2 for edge select and select this edge, and press X and delete the edge itself. Or we can delete the vertices so that we get something like this. Now we have like a similar shape, and I think I will just simply add a solidify modifier to this so that we can give it a bit of thickness. So add a solidify modifier, make sure to just apply the scale, and now we can increase the thickness, enable even thickness, and yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe add a bevel modifier to smoothen it out and enable harden normals. Select this, press Shift plus S cursor to selected so that any of the new objects we add get added right over here. And now we can just simply add a small cylinder to create these parts. Let's move it over to the corner. Again, right click and shade auto smooth this. Let's see. We can press Ctrl, apply the scale first, press Tab. Let's add an edge loop right over here. Select this top face, press Ctrl B and bevel it out. Maybe to give it this type of look. And then we can select this edge. So hold Alt, select this edge, press Ctrl B and bevel it out. Just give it one segment. Press 3 for face select, Alt plus E and extrude faces along normal. I think this is fine. Now we can just select this and add a array modifier so that we can duplicate it. Let's increase the count to 4 and just adjust it properly. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. With that, the only thing left is to create these wires like things. So again, for them, I can press Shift A, add in a curve and select path. And now let's see how we are going to do that. Press 7 for top view, and first let's just give them a good bit of length. So somewhat like this. Move them up somewhere around here. Now just move them according to the reference image itself. Like let's press tab. Obviously we need to bring this in a little bit. It does not have to be that far off. Let's see, I'll place this one over here, move this a little bit and move this over here. And yeah, as you can see, it is roughly matching with the reference image now. Again, duplicate this, place this one like that, press tab and just move the vertices around so that we can just place them over here like this. Yeah, I think that's again fine. Let's duplicate this one directly. Again, duplicate one another time, maybe rotate it up a bit and just try to place it with the reference image. And the last one can go over here. And yeah, I think I'm happy with them. They don't have to be, as I said, perfect. They can be roughly similar to the reference image. All right, now we can just select all of them at once and you can go over here, hold Alt and just increase the depth. Obviously, they will be like really, really thin. So let's go with something like 0.02 for now. The only issue that I might have is that all of them are going below the tower. So I might have to select them all and just select this point and maybe move it up like this. Select them all once again and move them above the tower itself. Then we can just rotate them all and kind of place them a bit better. All right, guys. So yeah, now everything is pretty good. They are going above the tower itself, and they also roughly match up with the reference image as well. Now we are done with the modeling, so we can finally move over to lighting and adding the background. So let's do that.